Yo, what's up guys, it's Cooper and Hudson back with another video. Today, I'm sorry it's been a while since we filmed, but we're back. Today we're going to be going through a gameplay, so hope you enjoy that.
Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel to never miss an upload and turn on notifications. So without further ado, let's get into this. So I'm going to tilted drop, and I had a very good drop here. I had a good angle on the building and got a free kill. I drop in and land next to this noob who didn't have a gun and cleaned him up for an easy kill.
The first tip for tilted drops is landing on a gun.
Landing on that gun got me an easy kill. And now for the second tip. Destroy all the furniture because tilted doesn't have very mats, and you're going to need these mats early game.
Hudson finishes looting, destroying the mats in the building, and finally he spots an opponent.
I take some shots on this guy and do a lot of damage, but do not kill him. I build up on top of the building and then drop down because I see my opponent's footsteps and then start to build up for the high ground. Tip number 3 is always build up for the high ground so you can have an advantage on your opponents.
Hudson spots an opponent, so he starts shooting at him.
Me and this opponent start to build off for the high ground. I started to run low on mats, so I decided to take it a little bit easy on my building and look for this guy. I finally spot this guy and zoom in to take my thermal shots, but don't hit him just yet. This guy runs behind the building, which is a pretty smart play, which leads us into tip number 4. If you get into trouble, use the natural cover or other buildings around you to help yourself and heal up. Now, I zoom in and hit my thermal shots. I drop down and then clean this guy up with my burst AR. It's going to be a while before I see anybody, so I will cut to that. I spot a player standing on the rock, so I shoot at him but only hit him one time with a headshot. I start getting shot in my back, so then I use this new feature added in the Season 6 update to go really high and land on the island. I spot another player gliding, so I try and fool him to escape him and then kill him. I land behind this rock and take shots at the player, but do not hit him. I go over to loot this nice pile of loot, but then this guy comes out of nowhere and scares me. I block him off with a wall so he cannot come and get me, and then I start to build up for the high ground, but then he starts throwing clingers, which scared me. Then I drop down, hit a pump shot, and block him off with my wall so he cannot hit another shot on me. Then I do it again to kill him. This brings us into tip number 5, which is always, when you're in a close range battle with shotguns, hit your shot and block off your opponent with your wall so they cannot hit another shot on you. Tip number 6 is use this floating island to your advantage to escape from enemies, get good rotations, or just go to the safe circle. I spot this opponent but don't feel confident in my landing on him, so I peel off to try and hit a snipe. I miss my snipe on this opponent, so then we build off for the high ground, and I apologize for my sloppy building. This guy does not protect himself when building stairs, so I hit 2 heavy hitting pump shots. This guy tries to shoot me down but falls to his death. I get down safely to grab this guy's loot, but almost instantly get shot. I rush this guy, and once again, sorry for my sloppy building. I hit an unfortunate 7 damage shot, and then I drop down and have a terrible fight, so don't do what I did. I should have built walls to protect myself and collect myself, but instead I just spammed with my AR and luckily killed him. I kill this guy and then med up, but I don't see anybody for a while, so I will cut to when I see somebody. I see a player by the supply drop, so I build up and get an easy snipe. This next tip is whenever you see an opponent standing still, take your time to line up a nice headshot unless you know they're going to move. But in this scenario, I knew this guy was not going to move. Once again, I do not see anybody for a while, so I will cut to when I see someone. I see a player harvesting, so I line up to take my shot, but miss a very easy shot. I build myself a base for cover, so I do not get sniped by this guy. I see a player in the distance, so I wait on him to stand still and get an easy snipe. I see a player in the distance launch pad onto the player I am engaging on, so I decide to third party and hit a snipe. Once again, it's going to be a while before I have any action, so I'll cut to the action. I launch pad into the new safe circle and build up for cover, so I have the edge on other players. I see a player in this window, and I'm thinking about hitting a snipe, but I don't take it. I edit a window in my structure because there is an opponent on top of the house who has high ground on me, and I see this guy breaking through the wall, so I try and hit a snipe with this. The next storm is coming in, so I break out of my base and go to the safe circle. This player starts to shoot at me, so I build cover of my own and return shots. The storm is coming in and I need to get into the zone fast, so I run away. As you see here, this player is high in the air, but then I hear him die to fall damage. Now it is a 1v1. In the instant I build cover, I get shot at. I go into the storm to avoid this guy, and then jump over him and hit a pump shotgun to secure the victory. Thank you guys for watching. Please like this video, subscribe, and turn on notifications. See you guys later. Bye.